Come on in.
Oh, hi.
Hi, what's up?
James, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Was it hard to find the office?
No, it's pretty easy. I know the area a little bit.
Okay, cool. So you're from here?
Yes. Born and
Okay.
raised.
Oh, nice. How long was your commute today?
15 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, it's always traffic. Did you take the 101?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, it's always traffic there. It's really good that you got here in 15 minutes. Okay, so I have here in front of me your resume, and I looked over it, and it looks great. I just had, a few more questions to ask you, just for, formality reasons and just to get to know you more. So I see you're seeking for an entry-level position here with the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was looking at your education history. So it looks like you have an associate's degree in communications and you are pursuing your bachelor's degree in communications.
Yes.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. So great. So I'm going to start off with the questions. So why do you want a career in sports journalism?
So I picked that career. So growing up, when I was like 7, I started playing football and stopped at like 17. So I realized in high school, like, being a pro is like impossible. It's very difficult. Like only certain groups of kids actually make it to that spot.
Sure.
So I was like, okay, what do I do with my friends or family members that can get paid to do? I was talking about sports. So I was like, I can make money off of this. Why not try to pursue that?
Right. That's a really great mindset. I mean, it was good that you had the experience, to actually play the sport.
Yeah.
But you knew it would be a really hard time getting to, getting into the pros.
Yeah.
So you thought of another way to, like, how else could you be involved,
Exactly.
within, the sport that you enjoyed playing.
Mm-hmm.
So amazing, awesome. So that's what led you to the decision,
Yeah.
right? So do you believe that you have the qualities and skills necessary to succeed in this career if you were hired?
I do. I feel like I didn't really learn it in school, the qualities that I need or the skills, but like it helped polish it up. Like knowing the game, that's me growing up playing football, watching football every Sunday.
Okay.
Or with my uncle. So like he taught me everything about the game, and then just watching, you learn so much. And then in school, that helped me with the writing skill, how to format everything I need to know to do that position.
Right, I was actually going to follow up with that. So you're talking about skills already. So what qualities and skills do you possess and could, help being in this position?
Well, in community college before I transferred to San Jose State, I took journalism classes. They taught me how to format journalistic articles, how to make a blog, how to post there, and how to make sure it's like appealing and not just bland. So that helped me with the format of how usually sports broadcasters or analysts work.
Sure, yeah.
And taking communication classes also helped me talk in more public settings because growing up I was kind of a shy kid.
Okay.
And now I just talk a lot and I'm more confident with it.
Right, so that's where the communication degree, kind of flows in. Awesome. So what attracted you to this specific company?
So if you ask anybody in my family, I watch only one channel on TV, and that's NFL Network.
Okay.
So that's all I watch.
All right.
I love just like everything about the NFL. Like my favorite part of the NFL is like the whole off season and like how they break everything down and all kids coming in and stuff. So and NFL and football played like a huge role for me in my life.
Okay.
And like brought me up.
Right. Cool. Awesome. Love it. So talk about experiences. Have you ever handled a situation where you worked under pressure?
Yes. So I currently work at a grocery store.
Okay.
So you never know what's gonna go on. Like customers or need something, or they did something, or something happened, or someone got hurt.
Sure.
So I assess the situation, see what I can do from there, and if I can't really I can't control everything myself, I ask questions. I make sure my manager knows, hey, this is what's going on. What are the proper procedures to take to try to figure that out? But I think I do well under pressure, especially like in college, the deadlines. You have tons of work and you have to get it all done in a certain amount of time. It's all about time management. So that taught me a lot in college. So I would say that helps me under pressure.
Right. Okay, I love that you mentioned, like managing your time and balancing and prioritizing. I think that's a really great skill to have. So amazing. So, how would you feel about working overtime?
Um, so I think you'd be fine, especially because this job, like, it's a passion of mine, so it wouldn't really feel like work. So I'd just be like, okay, I'm writing this story, I'm covering this.
Okay.
I would be fine with it. I think I would do well.
Okay, so you're up for the challenge.
Yeah.
For overtime.
Love challenges.
All
Love
right,
different
so
opportunities.
you are available holidays,
Mhm.
weekends.
Oh yeah, all day.
All day, every day. Okay, awesome. All right, so if you were hired, how would you conduct an interview?
How would I conduct the interview? Well, I would do it in a setting where the applicant or whoever I'm interviewing is most comfortable. Like I've done an interview project in San Jose State.
Mm-hmm.
I interviewed my girlfriend's dad, who's a sales rep, and I interviewed him in his house where he was most comfortable, so he was most open. So making sure the person you're interviewing is most comfortable is the best because you let everything out and you get to
Right.
know that person as the person.
Right, exactly. So, to follow up with that, how many interviews have you conducted?
Ooh, I think I've done like 2 or 3.
Okay, do you want to talk about those interviews?
Sure. The one I just mentioned, that was
Right.
the first one I did at San Jose State.
Mhm.
And then I did 2 small ones, like in-group communication classes at community college. They weren't like huge interviews, but they were just like, oh, get to know this person. What do they like? Blah, 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 stuff like that.
Okay, great. So, what are you looking at long term? Like, do you see yourself in this company long term, or what's your
Yes.
mindset around that?
So if I get this job, it's going to be my career. I want to be here for as long as I possibly can. I want to try to grow. Like if I start as an analyst, that'd be great. But like one day I would like to call the games, watch them live, and like call them and everything.
Yeah.
Just analyze it like that. That'd be great.
Okay, great. So now that I've asked you a bunch of questions about, being with the company and what's your mindset around, getting hired within this company, is there anything else you wanted to add or share with me about yourself?
Let's see. Something that's very personal to me, why football's so personal, is so I grew up just with my mom. So me finding the male figures in my life were my football coaches. I would talk to them every day, ask them like, hey, I'm dealing with this, what can I do with that? And then they would help me. So I was like, dude, that's awesome. Like football is a family. That's what I learned because like all your teammates are like your brothers.
Yeah.
And so like you work together under tough conditions. You're like, we have to make sure all these parts are moving well together to make sure we succeed. So that just showed me in life like you're not alone. You might feel alone, but like all your family, they help you and push you to go where you need to go.
Amazing. I love that answer. All right, so moving on to the next question. How would you rate your public speaking skills?
I would say over the years I've developed better ones than I did previously when I was younger because as I said before, I was a very shy child. So I think they're better now.
Through those experiences,
Yeah, exactly.
would you say it's with, academically and also in your personal life and
Yeah, so
close relationships?
I would say academically, like taking those courses in community college helped
Okay.
me because I had to take like 6 communication classes
Right.
to get the associates. So those like small group debate classes and public speaking, those helped me build the confidence to talk in front of people because before that I would be nervous or shy and I would talk too quickly
Okay.
do
So
the presentation. So like if we had a time limit, I would never reach it because I would talk too fast.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally, I felt like growing up playing football, that helped me build confidence. And with my friends, we're all loud when we're together, so we're just like, that helped me build the confidence. Like, just be loud, just not be too loud, but like,
Yeah.
just be more confident in speaking. And then my girlfriend, when I first met her, I was very quiet.
Yeah.
Now I don't know when to stop
Okay.
talking.
So it sounds like I'm guessing you've overcome your challenge with speaking too fast
Yeah.
when you're, publicly speaking. So is that right? Like you.
I would feel so. I feel like I can still get it better than it is currently.
Okay, you can still improve on it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
like I still talk a little too fast, but like I naturally do that.
Oh, I see, okay.
So I gotta try to slow it down.
Got,
and
yeah.
Speak more clear.
Okay, so that's what helped you develop your public speaking skills. Awesome. So what would you consider exceptional public speaking is? Like, what does it look like?
So I learned this from my girlfriend's stepdad.
Okay.
He speaks loud. He's clear.
Mhm.
Has a strong voice. He doesn't mumble. He's like straightforward. just
Very
says-
articulate?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he also went to San Jose State, so that helped me learn more about when I was in school.
Okay.
So him, because you just gotta be loud and broad and just confident in what you're saying.
Confident, yeah.
That helped me out.
Awesome. So working for this position, you are going to be working on the radio,
Okay.
right? So if you're working on the radio, you have to be able to have technical skills in order to operate computers and edit equipment. How are your computer skills, and are you familiar with editing it, some equipment and?
So my computer skills, grew up with computers, so
Mhm.
typing and all that, like Microsoft Word,
Mhm.
Google Docs, all that,
Uh-huh.
like PowerPoint, I'm confident in using.
Mhm.
Editing software, I haven't had tons of like time with it.
Mhm.
I've done some stuff on like the iPhone or whatever, an iMovie, but other than that, I can learn that. I can adapt to that situation and learn on my own, or even ask a couple questions and try to master that, and then see what else I can learn for computer skills.
That's amazing. I love that you mentioned that you could adapt
Mhm.
and that you are willing
Yeah.
to, so that's also a really great skill to have. Amazing.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Do you have any questions for me as of today,
Yeah, how did you, what did you study to get into the position you're in now?
So same with you. I also received a communications degree in journalism. So I have a passion in writing, so that's why I'm in this field.
Okay.
I just find it really natural for me, and I chose the NFL because of the same reason. I grew up loving, the sport itself, and it was a really big part of my family. So I just thought it was a natural, job for me,
Oh, for sure.
and it's a natural place for me to be, where I am today.
That's awesome.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Yeah, I don't have any more
Yeah.
questions. That's great.
That's all your questions?
Mhm.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. I'll give you a call back maybe tomorrow and
Awesome.
go through, your background check and
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you. Have a
yeah,
great day.
You too.